Yeah, I just have one other thing I wanted to ask you. You've long been a critic of the epidemic that is PEDs in boxing. It obviously came to the forefront with this Jarrell Miller, Anthony Joshua situation. What went through your mind when you see a guy fail 3 tests and obviously have no regard for for what he's supposed to be doing?
I mean, where do I start with it? For one, I've always told people, about Jarrell Miller. I've always said certain things. I know a lot of things about a lot of fighters, man, because I know the people that does it for them. And like they tell me, the doctors tell me, they're not my friend. I'm just here for the business. And that sounds about right. I give out subliminal messages. I'm not a rat. I don't go around and call names out and stuff, but I've been saying a lot of things. One particular time, I said something about Jarrell Miller. I told him, you better stop doing this and this. Somebody put out the video before, and then time finally when things happen, that's when people come, why have you been saying it? I've been saying it. Why you can't believe me in the first place? I'm one of the type of people that people don't believe, then I say until it happens, which is okay because it's too late. And another thing about the situation, there's so many things you can say, about the situation. I'm just tired of talking about it. I'll leave it as this. I'm always talking about, what can happen in the rings as far as, let's say, killing a man in the ring. The thing about it, I can say the thing, I can say it, but his actions was going to prove it. When a man is putting something in your body that give rats cancer, that's going way too far. When you failing 3 drug tests and you injecting yourself with something, you really trying to do it. So your action is going to speak louder than my words any day. I don't know why people, want to get upset when I say things when you got a man that's actually his actions going to actually show it. This boxing is so dangerous, so brutal, as now because your head is not meant to be hit in the first place. And when you're getting these guys doing these PEDs and stuff like that, man, this is what they're going to do. Like, I'm natural. So I feel like I have the right to speak my piece because I am the one that's entering in the ring. I am the one, and my opponent is the one that's risking their lives. But when you're getting guys that are doing PEDs and enhancing their body to do things they're not supposed to do, shit, I don't hear no one really just criticize. I don't hear, even with the organizations, when is going to be a time where somebody put their foot down and show somebody, and man, there's so much stuff you can say with that, man. But, like I said, man, it is what it is. It's a brutal sport that we're in, and I love it. I signed up for it, so I got to suffer the consequences to deal with everything that comes behind it, and I'm here.
Hey, Deontay, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm all right, brother. Thank you for asking. Hey, Deontay, I just have one quick one for you, man. I told Dominic just a little while ago that I thought you had become a pretty good heavyweight champion over the years, and I asked him what makes him think he can beat you. Instead of telling me what makes him think he can beat you, he went on to say, I don't think anybody would agree with you that he's become a pretty good world champion. He said, all you have is a right hand, that you haven't improved at all over the years, blah, blah, blah. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, that was every opponent I've faced have said. Every one of them. If it's been 10 years, then for 10 years they've been screaming the same thing. And for 10 years, what have I been doing? I'm still here. I'm still a champion. These guys, it's different when you get in the ring with me. Any guy that get in the ring that have gotten in the ring with me or that gets in the ring with me, when I say get in the ring, I mean sparring partner, and the guys that have gotten in the ring with me being future opponents, they would tell you, this man is not what you think he is. But it's good that people think that way. People, simple-minded people like him, think that way, because when you enter in that ring and you feel that first blow, you know that you're in for a fight. My mindset is different. My mindset is so big that a spaceship can fit in it. So when that being said, it's only imaginable what I can do in this sport. I am here for the long run. This is not a short run for me. I'm here for generation wealth. That's why my talent is so unique that I'm betting on myself. I'm taking the control of my career in my own hands because I am the talent. I know what I possess. A lot of these guys wish they had what I had, but, that's just an easy way to cop out. 10 years he's been doing this in the right hand, this and that. Yeah, We're gonna find out, and it's not gonna be long now either. We're gonna find out. So he's gonna realize that he's never been in a ring with a guy myself. He felt like he fought for a world title before, and he's seen that he didn't belong there in the first place. Now he's in there with a real killer, a real one that speaks his peace, and I mean what I say. Nobody's gonna stop me. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, and come May 18th, he's gonna find out. This guy is very nervous. I know everything that he wants to do. I know it all. You know, he should be nervous because I don't mean no good for him, all bad intentions. This is if you're a first time viewer of boxing, and I don't, depends on how you feel about seeing a body on the ground or seeing blood come from somebody. You're gonna be in for a treat. I hope you stick around for the next one and the next one to come because I'm the most exciting heavyweight in the division. Period. There's no one that's more exciting than I that bring the pain, that bring the drama as I. And I can speak it. A lot of these guys, want to speak kind and soft and, want to be politically correct and want to talk proper. No, I tell you how I feel in the moment of time. I feel the energy of the room. I feel the energy of myself, and I release that. And I tell you how it is. And when it's time for me to display that, I do that as well, and I do it in a great fashion.